You know what? Here we go. I'm going to make a bold statement. Michael, I'm going to make a bold statement today. Bold statement. Here we go. If Joe Biden is sworn in on January 20th, 2021, and he completes a 4-year term, actually completes a 4-year term, I will retire. I will retire at the end of that term. That will be it. I will disappear in just over 4 years. 4 years and about a month and a half. That'll be it. That's how convinced. I will just disappear from public life altogether. I will delete all of my accounts, and then you'll never hear from me again. That's how convinced I am that it ain't gonna happen. He will not be president for 4 years. He either won't be president at all because of the election fraud and all that kind of stuff, which, by the way, is gaining momentum. We're not even really covering it that much today, but it is actually gaining momentum. And Giuliani was at a hearing in Arizona today. They found some really bizarre stuff with these these late night 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. vote dumps. I think in Pennsylvania, Rand Paul was tweeting about it this morning. I mean, there's just some stuff going on, but I do not think that one way or another, Joe Biden will not be president. All right, here we go, people. Joe Biden's the president of the United States. Okay, it's okay. I know it feels weird. I know a lot of you watching this did not want this to happen. I think some people thought a Kraken was coming. Here we are. I just think that right now, like on a day like today, I'm not thrilled, obviously. And by the way, the dictator got in his helicopter and I think went to his hotel in Florida. They toppled the dictator. He's, sitting at Mar-a-Lago right now eating shrimp cocktail. They got rid of the evil dictator who forgot to kill a lot of people and didn't get us into any wars. I know it's sort of sucky at some level if you believe the things that I believe, but I think that there are, or not even if you believe the things that I believe, if you sort of ballpark have a sense of the world that's similar to my sense of the world, then you're not thrilled with what's going on right now. You think that maybe Facebook was possibly, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, I don't want to get banned from YouTube, but do you think that maybe they might have manipulated some information over the last couple of years? Do you think that that's remotely possible to stop the Nazis and Hitler? Do you think they might have done that? They might have done that, yeah. And I'm going to also try to talk a little bit less about Trump, but just two quick things on Trump, because I am going to talk about him a little bit less. He put his hand across the table, and Melania's hand was on the table, and he touched her hand, and he said, honey, what do you think about this? And then I told her what I said. Okay, so it's sort of like a perfect Trump story. But I tell you that not because of the story, or to tell you that I think I was right about the Bloomberg thing, more so that he touched her hand and called her honey, and it was just sort of a pleasant moment. And the reason I'm even mentioning that is because maybe all of the people in media and politics are not as big cartoonish clowns as we purport them to be. Talk about what happened today, which is the inauguration of Joe Biden. He has been sworn in. He is the president of the United States. Kamala Harris is now the vice president of the United States. Okay, some photos here. That's the, God, it's depressing. Funny thing to me about Gaga, putting aside, lady, ease up on the fillers, is that she sort of was this born this way monster, different. Her whole thing was about you being you, be different. And all she really wanted to do at the end was just suck up to power, just be one of the things in the machine. Anyway, I don't particularly care about the Gaga. Okay, so I got some numbers here. So Bill Clinton did 364 executive actions. George W. Bush did 291, so a little bit less. Obama did 276, a little bit less, and Trump actually did the least, 218. Now I'm feeling good. I was a little somber at the beginning of this. I'm feeling real good.